Every year on Earth Day, we celebrate how we made the planet worse. I have a new thing. We celebrate how we made our planet better by the use of cheap, renewable, and reliable fossil fuel energy. What do I mean by fossil fuel energy? I mean that the more we use fossil fuels, over time, you can see that our water has become cleaner. Now, am I saying that the more we use fossil fuel, the cleaner our waters become? Yes! Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Boo! 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 Oh, no, more protesters. I told you guys my water is clean. Oil is clean, renewable, and reliable. Fossil fuel energy. You're polluting the planet, man. Me and my protesters here, we don't take kindly to you, oil tycoonists. I'll let you know very well that your water's become cleaner. Man, an oil splits went from my town from your plant. I'll assure you that was another plant. That seriously was another plant. But no, actually it wasn't, because fossil fuel energy is clean no matter what plant you get it from. But if you get oil from a plant, make sure you get it from me, Ozzy the dachshund. Dachshund. And don't dox me either, okay? My oil is clean, renewable, and reliable. You guys are just jealous of how clean oil is. Man, this is not you celebrate Earth Day by polluting the planet. You're supposed to celebrate it by realizing how bad it is. We're effing up the planet, man. And you're the one responsible. Now look, it's getting confusing figuring out which one is who, because you guys sound all the same. Doesn't matter, man. You just want to stop us from smoking weed. But our weed smoking doesn't hurt anybody. But you're polluting the world. It does. I'm looking at these politicians to outlaw this weed so these guys will stop bothering me. Look, here's a Webkinz that was into our planet. Look how good they are. They totally don't have any horrific mutations or anything. Oh my god! Never mind. Shut you down, man! Security dragons! Security dragon, watch. Flame belcher. Airhead. Where does it say our names? We've been through this a million times. Yes, we are. Now get the protesters. Yeah. Yeah. I know Kung Fu. Alright, guys, let's get these guys out. Come on, Dragon Gang. Alright. Now, you'd see the cheap of clean, renewable, and reliable fossil energy is great. Just take a listen to our listen to our satisfied customer of Ozzy's oil, how it made the world be cleaner. I do not support this. I don't like oil at all. I mean, have you been to Oil Ocean Zone? That place is a nightmare. Don't bring a flame shield there. Also, the chemical plant also sucks. Eggman supports oil, and I don't. Switch to clean alternative fuels now. And don't do that. Hey, man, you're supposed to support me. I thought getting a big guy like you would help me out. Like a big guy like you, Sonic. I know I'm bigger than typical Sonic, but I'm not going to support you. You diet jackass. Don't support greedy businesses. And support me instead, because I desperately need money right now because Sega's not making a new game for me. Get the hell out of here. Well, celebrate Earth Day by celebrating how fossil fuel energy companies have made the planet better. Well, thank you so much, and make sure to subscribe to PragerU for more very factual information. Yes, I'm part of PragerU now, and I'm donating them a bunch of money to spread more propaganda about oil. I mean, true facts about oil, of course. Yeah. You've watched Ozzy Oil Tycoon Productions. Stay tuned for more lessons about oil. Decades from now. What am I doing in the future? Harry, listen to me. You were not supposed to go here. Your future self went and you took your place. I sure knows what happened. it has been foretold that a faker would take Webkinz' place. We didn't know it was going to be you, though. We thought we trusted you as part of the board. How am I here? I need to go back to Dorothy! Well, it seems like it's been foretold. We thought we were prevented with the hardest love incident, but it didn't work. You see, in your time, an oil tycoonist named Ozzy would have the dragons destroy all the protesters. The reason why the dragons went through with it is because they got paid quite a lot of money. The oil tycoons promised that they stay out the sacred dragon territory, but that was all null and void. As later, since they got enough power, they would take over it. And once that happened, because they had the dragons all working at their facility, not even in their dragon land, so they were able to easily take it over. When that happened, and they tricked a bunch of people into taking alternative fuels. Not alternative fuels, I'm sorry. My brain, we don't even know what alternative fuels are. I was just thinking about it because I've been researching them. But the alternative fuels that you know of, yeah, they've been eradicated too. I've researched them, they're pretty interesting. I mean, the horrible fossil fuel energy destroys the ozone layer, causes huge heat strikes, and then that causes the machines to rise up. But it has to do with the machines. Well, you see, machines were overclocking, overheating. None of the CPU fans could fix them, so they get angry because of the heat. Oh, that makes sense. Actually, yes, it makes very logical sense. But we need a savior to send back in time. And we can only send one Webkinz back at a time. And since we technically already sent you back in time. But that couldn't be me. Why would that self kick me out? Like, what kind of asshole thing to do? Well, you see, he was a faker. He was not the true future version of yourself. Oh, cool. It's just another version of me. Yeah, except he was locked up somewhere in the future. That is why we need a special Webkinz. The sacred Webkinz to help us find your future self where he's locked up. The one who comes from the past as well. He's a one-of-a-kind Webkinz. Yo, what's up? My name's Rusty. Rusty doesn't come from your time. He comes from the time of Log. Wait, you mean the creation? Yes. He comes back from the creation time. I traveled far and took long. If you want to hear my story, Harry, yeah, sure, that sounds pretty cool, even though I'm not a big fan of school, but you know what, I can always learn the history of Dolltown. I mean, my mom always says I need to do that, or she'd ground me, but I say, screw you, Mom, I just want to play games and make out with my girlfriend. This is the one who is also prophesized. We made a bunch of prophecies, Rusty. What do you expect? I thought I was the prophesized top dog. The oil companies is what we should worry about. The fossil fuels are destroying our planet. Just so happens it's Earth Day. And that, you know what that means? Oh, we celebrate how we made our planet better because of fossil fuels. They brainwash you too, Harry. No, it's when we celebrate why we should have got rid of fossil fuels in the first place. They're useful for a little bit, but we relied on them too far much when the companies stayed big because of them. That is right, Harry. Listen to what the wise Rusty has said. He's wise over his years. He doesn't even look that old, to be honest. You don't know anything, little scum. I come from the past. We were much wiser and skilled back then. We had to build our own men of our own hands, our own houses, our own food. And you just sit there and play your games. I don't even know what a game is. The past doesn't have video games, and the future doesn't have video games anymore, because the video games were machines, and they took over. So, if you want to play a game of Pong, well, that Pong pal's going to smack you in the face. He is very wise, beyond his years. Thank you very much. Okay, can I just get back in my time? I don't really care about any of this. Harry, this is very important for you to learn, so shut. This won't be our last Earth Day. This is just our first. I think you can help us, because you can convince people from that time. Because you are that from that time. Oh, in the future, Harry was a fat, ugly version of you. Hey, that's my future self you're talking about. Certainly, it wasn't your future self. It was a wrong version. I think we know what to do. So first, before we actually do anything, Rusty must tell his tale of the old ways of Webkinz way back in the day. hundreds of years from now. How's that gonna help me on a quest? It really won't, but maybe it will. But at least you'll get some interesting lore to our world. Okay, whatever you say. Okay, Rusty, tell your story. Well, I will. In the next video. Cliffhanger off.